So today we are making a chicken tortilla soup. I'm super excited. It has like a little bit of heat to it because we're adding some jalapenos. But if you don't like heat, I'm sure it'll be good without it. But let's just get started because I'm ready to just throw this in a crock pot and keep it moving. And that is why I love making soups and chilies, because you literally just dump everything in a crock pot. You turn that sucker on and you're done, besides chopping up whatever sides and whatever accessories you want. But yeah, let's get into it. So we are going to start with some onions. We are dicing a medium-sized yellow onion. You know, I love onion, a good onion and garlic situation in all my dishes. And then we are going to also add, speaking of garlic, we are going to add some garlic to the mix. So I ended up doing 6 cloves and I don't regret it. And then we're going to take this whole jalapeno. Now trust me, when I looked at that recipe and it said a whole jalapeno, I was like, now wait a minute, sis, what you doing? What are you doing, sis? But it's so much stuff is mixed up in there. And then we're also going to, when I tell you, I was very careful to take all of them seeds out, but I was like, look, I don't have time for my mouth to be burning up while I'm eating the soup, you know what I'm saying? So added all of that together. The rest of these tomatoes that I had in my fridge for a minute, I was like, let me just toss these in because they need to be eaten. They were starting to go bad. So I was like, let me toss these in, because the recipe that I was following, it called for, I just felt like I needed extra tomatoes. I didn't have enough diced tomatoes in a can, so I want to add some extra tomatoes to the mix. And then I also added some peppers. You know, I love a good pepper. Like literally my staple and everything is garlic, onion, peppers, and that's it. So all of that was cooking down in the pan as I was chopping. Obviously the onions are cooked down a lot more than everything else because that's the first thing I put in the pan. But I kind of just wanted to, you know, get the aromas going before I put it in my crock pot. You don't have to do it. Like if you literally just want to dump everything in and call it a day, I feel like you'll still be fine. But that's just the way I wanted to do it, was to saute all my diced veggies. And then in here I have some chicken broth. I'm adding some diced tomatoes, rinse everything in the can, the black beans, rinse the stuff in the can, y'all. Add the roasted corn. So I used about, this was a little bit open when I got it, so I want to say I used like 75% of that bag, which I think was 16 ounces. So that's about a can of corn if you just have canned corn. But I love Trader Joe's corn. I don't know what's about it, but I'm giving it a good mix. I'm adding my seasonings, cumin, and you can kind of just like do it to preference, but I added cumin, some chili powder, of course, because what's a super chili without chili powder? Also added some smoked paprika and some cilantro. And so now I'm just giving it a good old mix, like all of these colors and flavors. Adding my chicken that was already cooked, hallelujah. Adding some salt. It's all good because we got a lot in there, and I rinsed all the sodium from the canned goods. And so I want to say about 30 minutes has passed, and so now I am shredding my chicken. I wanted to like kind of cook it to warm it up, and now I'm shredding the chicken. By the way, all of this is in a crock pot on high, and I mean you can have it in there for as long as you want because everything is cooked. Like if you don't already have cooked chicken, cook your chicken, and if you don't, then it should be in a crock pot for probably a good 3-4 hours, and then take it out, shred it, make sure it's cooked all the way, and keep it moving. So since this was cooked, I mean an hour, I'm done. But I think I left it in for a little bit longer. So I'm giving that a good mix. Look at that. Look at all those colors. It looks so good. It smells even better. Oh my gosh. So this looks very delicious, but I wanted it to be a little bit more tomato-y based. So I ended up adding some tomato paste to the mix. And just to thicken it up, you know, not make it so soupy, make it a little bit thicker, you know, she thick. That's just the way that I like it. If you like it more on a brothier side, then do this. Like just do it as is. But if you like yours like a little bit thicker, then add some tomato paste to your liking. And then these tortilla chips, I fell in love during my Daniel's fast days, and it's just the perfect crunch, a nice texture and flavor, and a great, like, you know, something on the side to go with the soup. So that chicken tortilla soup, delicious, right? So this is definitely gonna be a staple, and I'm a little bit upset because I made this, like, we're about to be in March and I'm just now making this. I could have made this whole fall and winter season, but now I know I'm gonna give myself grace. It's all right. But now I know next fall, next winter, staple. So let me know if you end up trying this recipe. Let me know if you enjoy it, and let me know what other recipes y'all would like to see from me, whether it be soups, chilies, you know, dinners, lunches, breakfasts. I got y'all. Let me know what y'all like. Look out for a what I eat in a day video coming soon. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you are new here, this is your Chief Holistic Honey, and I create content to encourage you to live, eat, and be your best self in mind, body, and spirit. We are in it together, and thank you for joining the journey in holistic living. I hope y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.